students. Boys and girls, I'm so excited to tell you that my name is Miss Durant-Harthorne, or Miss DH as my students usually call me, and I'm going to be your new kindergarten teacher. I know we're going to have a great year together, learning our alphabet and learning lots of words and doing lots of numbers, and we're going to play with Play-Doh, and we're going to use our iPads in our classroom, and we're going to play with stamps and beads and cubes and snap cubes and blocks and all kinds of things to help our learning. Today I'm going to read to you the first book we'll ever read together, called The Kissing Hand. And I want you to think about what the story's about. It's a pretty special story. Chester Raccoon stood at the edge of the forest and cried. "I don't want to go to school," he told his mother. "I want to stay home with you. I want to play with my friends and play with my toys and read my books and swing on my swing. Please, may I stay home with you?" Mrs. Raccoon took Chester by the hand and nuzzled him on the ear. "Sometimes we all have things that we don't want to do," she told him gently, "even if they seem strange and scary at first. But you will love school once you start." "You'll make new friends and play with new toys, read new books and swing on new swings. Besides," she added, "I know a wonderful secret that will make your nights at school seem as warm and cozy as your days at home." Chester wiped away his tears and looked interested. "A secret? What kind of secret?" "A very old secret," said Mrs. Raccoon. "I learned it from my mother, and she learned it from hers. It's called the kissing hand." "The kissing hand?" asked Chester. "What's that?" "I'll show you." Mrs. Raccoon took Chester's hand and spread it open his tiny fingers into a fan. Leaning forward, she kissed Chester right in the middle of his palm. Chester felt his mother's kiss rush from his hand up his arm and into his heart. Even his silky black mask tingled with special warmth. Mrs. Raccoon smiled. "Now," she told Chester, "whenever you feel lonely and need a little loving from home, just press your hand to your cheek and think, 'Mommy loves you, Mommy loves you.' And that very kiss will jump to your face and fill you with toasty warm thoughts." She took Chester's hand and carefully wrapped his fingers around the kiss. "Now, do be careful not to lose it," she teased him. "But don't worry. When you open your hand and wash your food, I promise the kiss will stick." Chester loved his kissing hand. Now he knew his mother's love would go with him, wherever he went, even to school. That night, Chester stood in front of his school and looked thoughtful. Suddenly, he turned to his mother and grinned. "Give me your hand," he told her. Chester took his mother's hand into his own and unfolded her large, familiar fingers into a fan. Next, he leaned forward and kissed the center of her hand. "Now you have a kissing hand too," he told her. And with a gentle goodbye and an "I love you," Chester turned and danced away. And you can see all the friends that Chester's going to make at school, just like you are going to make. Now, I'm going to ask you and your mom and your dad to do me a favor and email me using this email that I just sent this email to them with, and email me a picture of you and your family that we can use on the very first day, so we can think about your family when we might feel like we're a little lonely for them. We can think about that kissing hand that they're going to give you in the morning before you leave for the first day of kindergarten, and you can put it on your cheek and you can look at a picture of them and make your heart feel warm inside and know that you're going to see them at the end of every day, and you're going to get to hug them and tell them all about the great things we're doing in kindergarten. So, I'll talk to you all soon, and I can't wait to spend every day with you this whole school year. Goodbye!